Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be listed down in my description box below, or you can join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So as I'm tapping in, right, I am channeling the energy of mockery. Somebody making fun of something here in relation to you or your identity. It's like, for example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. Let's take, for instance, somebody mocking my belief in God or making fun of the fact that I believe in God. That sort of thing where that's what's happening. Somebody is mocking something about you that you represent or you stand for, or something you are about, something you love based on your interest, your desire, your passion, your goal, your career. Could be anything really, but there's an energy of a person that is mocking that about you. Okay, and this is constant mockery that I'm channeling here, but I'm channeling it in a form of, it's this person's coping mechanism to mock you in this way, to make themselves feel better than you. Okay, this could be anyone. We have the Nine of Swords to the Ace of Swords. So as much as this person is mocking you or making fun of you or something about you or your life, in actual reality, I do see here that this person would do anything to be in your presence or to experience you. Okay, this person would do anything to be as close to you as they want to be, or to have you in their life. They would do anything to be the one that you accept and love. They would do anything to be somebody that you give your energy to in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Ace of Swords here. Minko to take it reverse. Yeah, so this is all an illusion. The way in which they're acting, what they're saying, what they're doing in mockery, making fun of something here with regards to you or your life. That's all an illusion to hide the truth. And we've established what the truth is, right? Furthermore, the truth proceeds as follows, like with the Hierophant here, right? So we have double Gemini energy, we have Libra energy, we have Aquarius energy, we have Taurus energy, we have Cancer energy as well. This person looks up to you here. This is somebody you definitely inspire in a specific way. But it's the way in which you inspire them that is peculiar, odd, or strange. It's like, you know, people can be inspired by other people in different ways. Like, oh, I like this person's style. An example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. I like this person's style. I'm going to, apply that in my life because I'm inspired by that, or hairstyle, or, things of that nature. Things that just have to do with regular life, or things that aren't deep. But how I'm seeing it here, it's particularly interesting because this person is in the energy of wanting to duplicate your identity. Like they want to clone themselves to be you, but like in their life. It's like they look at you, learn from you, study you, take from you everything about you, this, that, and the third. And then they furthermore apply all of that from you, apply all of that in their world, in their reality, in their life. And they want to then be perceived as if that's who they are, or that's what they're about, or that's what they do, or it's all them. So it's not inspiration, it's more like doppelganger energy. We have the Chariot here. It's like if let's say, for instance, you drive a certain vehicle, right? An example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. You drive a certain vehicle and it's your type. Like somebody drives a certain vehicle and it's their taste level. Like they like this specific type of vehicle. And then let's take, for instance, it's vintage. It's like a vintage car. It's one of those that like from way back then. And then there's these modern SUVs. There's these modern cars now that are, nothing like those that existed back then. Furthermore, let's say this person that likes this vintage cars, let's say there's somebody in this specific energy in their life, whether they're watching them from afar indirectly, or they have a direct connection to them, or did in the past. However way it goes, let's say because this person likes vintage cars, this person that's trying to clone and duplicate their identity goes ahead and aligns their personality and character to fit that same description of being. Oh, now I like vintage cars. I want to own a vintage car. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not to be inspired, is to take what resonates with you from another in your way, not to be like, you know what, coming back to the generalization of this message, I'm going to change myself to be like this person. That's not inspiration. Like you're faceless if that's the case. You lack individuality and self-identity if that's the case, because you are formulating self as another. Where's the originality, the authenticity, the realness of you doing that? Or this person rather doing that, right? We have the King of Cups here. We have Pisces energy. We have Scorpio energy. We have double Cancer energy as well. So I do see it with the King of Cups. It's like this person is somebody that cannot differentiate between like copying and like inspiration or being inspired. The High Priestess, we have double Pisces energy. with this high priestess, it's like this is something this person is this cloning or duplicating of your energy is something they doing in a very in-depth way. It's not like what we have established, the first analogy, reference point, and case study, an example of like, oh, I like this person's style, like they making me want to like tap into that within myself as well. Like I really would like to also be on that, based on style. It's more like this is deep when it comes to this person, coming to the generalization of this message, coming back to the generalization of this message. This is deep for this person. And like they study and look and learn and take from you in a deep way, okay? But then ironically, they portray themselves to be an enemy of yours or somebody that doesn't like you in their reality, in their world, in their life, to those that they are connected to, or they don't like or they dislike or hate what you represent, what you stand for. It's like this person is like a pathological liar, and they don't lie to just people, they lie to themselves. Because if you're faceless enough to release your identity, if you even have one, or your individuality, and then take upon another person's form in your world, like that's like a yeah. And then you make yourself believe that that's who you are. Like, you see what I'm like? It's whoa. This person's a pathological liar, and pathological liars, the psychosis, or rather the psychology of a pathological liar, you can just imagine. It's like picture somebody that wakes up. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. I'm seeing a prophetic vision of a picture that I had, like a screenshot I have actually, of this. I found it interesting, hence I screenshotted it. This person, it's like a cartoon figure where they had woken up from their bed, right? And they had all these faces that they can, a variety of, how I saw it, a variety of people that they can choose to be on that day. And then they just, so coming back to the generalization of this message, this is somebody that is like a skin wearer. They will literally curate themselves to be like a specific person. Yeah, it's just got deep. We have the Three of Wands with the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. Is very interesting because these energies hardly come out together like this. It's very symbolic to the way in which someone is taking from you, like learning from you, studying you. It's like they're going really deep with it. Let's say you have mannerisms, or you use hand mannerisms, or you do certain things when you speak, or there's places you like to go to, there's things you like, interests. They will develop that skin wearer energy. They will develop their character and train and convince and program themselves within their character of being to like take form of that, or of those things that have to do with your identity or yourself. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this person is faceless. This is somebody that has no clue who they are. No matter what age or however way they come off to people, they have simply no clue who they are. They will become, it's like somebody that lives like that. This era of my life requires me to like salad because everybody likes salad, so I like salad. Or this era of life, everybody hates salad, or salad is not what's relevant. I hate salad. Or I'm so different. I want to be so different. Let me make up things about myself that make me look different. or come off as like I'm a different, like I'm this person that's like so different. Like, yeah, somebody's faceless, you know, like the moon is faceless. Somebody is faceless. This is the type of person, if you were to have a conversation with them, even those closest to them, they will curate themselves. I'm getting tired of this message here because of the energy of this person. Like, anything that they say, they took it from somewhere or someone. Like, their internalized environment of self, who they are within, which is who they truly are, is void. There is nothing within them that is of existence in truth, originality, and authenticity. All that is within is a derivative of what is outside of them. Like, and this person projects a lot as well. We have justice energy here. They like to manipulate their appearance to fit Eight of Wands, a specific role that they play. Like, this person, though, the craziest thing about all of this is that the way in which this is as deep as it is, this person would never really come towards you directly in like any way. Like, because how can you face someone that you are portraying yourself to be? Because then they will see that about you. Like, you understand? Like, it's like somebody is trying to imagine this person coming to even like hang around you. Like, it's like you're hanging with yourself, but like a cloned duplicate version of yourself, like a reject. Like, not see, like, now I'm like, yeah, but this person they allow themselves to lose themselves in your identity with the Ace of Cups. It's like they're that infatuated, right? But the sad truth of this with this Five of Cups is that this person is faceless. Like, they don't know who they are. King of Swords, because they're trying to be like someone else all the time, or they're trying to be of the world all the time. They true self is not even like masked. Like, I feel like the true self doesn't exist because this person, they're camouflage or they're skin wearer. If this is the type of person, they will hang around a group of people just because they want this group of people to like them, or this person to like them. They will become what that person wants them to be, or they'll take upon the identity of who they feel like is going to be accepted by this person or this group of people. They'll to curate something is to purposely orchestrate it to be a specific way. They curate themselves. The only thing that exists within this person is the voice. They have a voice. They talk to themselves inside. to balance out the facade, the pretentious act. Like they'll talk to themselves internally, like, okay, like let's say the internal voice is like, okay, act normal, like keep your cool, keep your cool. Okay, like smile, stop smiling, it's too much. Like, no, I'm gone. Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was your message. Very strange person you got going on here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. Thank you for joining me once again on the Prophetic Vessel Show. If you are keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be found in the description box below, or you can join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.